transition. And we're back, and we're in. Here we are, my friends. Back to the wondrous town of Valaki. I don't actually know if our stream...
Is it Valaki this time?
Is even working.
Valaki.
Yeah, of whatever town it happens to be in.
Hold on. No, what was the guy's
Luveshville.
name? Luveshville, that's right.
The last time we left off, Luvesh was indeed the temporary warden of the town, though not official burgomaster. That's the holding off of the renaming. A lot has happened, actually. While I'm kind of recapping, if somebody could take a half a second to check on our stream and make sure that it's actually streaming, that would be killer.
It is streaming. We're good.
Okay.
And at what levels
Yes.
we all are.
Okay. So.
Oh, what levels are we?
So. In your adventures in Barovia, you found your way back to town of many names. Most recently, you went back to the Blue Water Inn and visited in with some new adventurers who are in town, initiated a bar fight, had quite a brawl, but after some initial hostilities, everything cooled off. We've found some common enemies when different things started happening. Jalin wandered off for reasons unknown for 2 episodes, and or 1 episode, 2 episodes. And a werewolf went crazy and attacked. People started dying in the street. Victor got married to the cat lady. You guys, Kahn officiated the wedding, and
It was a beautiful ceremony, if I do say so myself. And V, you did a fantastic job of impersonating.
What in the Romeo and
Katarina.
Juliet's going on?
Listen, you should go back and watch that episode.
Yes.
The happy couples union
Are they happy?
would be short-lived because
Last
shit
I
went
checked,
crazy.
I thought Victor hated her.
Indeed, there's been some developments. But once everything was all settled and cooled off, and random people dying in the street ceased, and people losing their minds and going
it
crazy
stopped.
eventually ceased, the party sat down with old dark elf named Casimir and took stock of what was going on. Casimir suspected that Strahd Von Zarovitch may be using some sort of mind-controlling powers to drive folks insane. V suspects as shared some revelations on that as well, and he guided y'all towards Argynvost Halt, where you might be able to recover the symbol of Ravenkind. But the plans are a little foggy right now. You guys will have to figure out your plans in a minute, because we should open up with Jalin, who wandered off.
Before we open up with Jalin,
Yeah,
we
Echo.
are hearing an echo.
we're hearing an echo? Ooh. I have a
I think
suspicion as to why that might be the
yeah.
case.
Oh, DM, what
Yep.
level should we be at?
You guys were at level 6, going to...
Well, because I missed 2 sessions, that's why I'm asking.
Yes, we were at level
I'm
6.
Level 6.
Level 5 is what we
no.
were?
No. We should
'cause
be
I'm at-
level 8 now.
8?
You're the
Yes.
one ahead of us.
No. Because I'm 9 total. You guys should be 8 because we just leveled
What?
up.
You're not 9 total
Yeah.
yet. I think you're like 7 or 8 total. We got shuffled
please.
here.
Oh, please. I will find out in
Because I'm at
2
6 last I
secondos.
checked.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jalin is our
we just
benchmark.
turned 7.
Jalin's at 6. Kahn is at 7
Yeah, I
because he
think
did the
I
one
think all of
multiclass.
us decided that we are now at 7. Besides for Kahn, who is
Okay.
at 8.
Yes, once you guys complete a long rest, you will take level 7.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
announced while you were gone, Jalin, but
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
a
no,
long rest
that's what I
hasn't
was
occurred
asking.
yet. So you guys are 6, and as soon as you
okay.
go ahead and sleep, you can wake up at level 7.
Could one,
Doc?
could one of y'all send me the stat sheets for my build?
For the Arcane Hunter, yes, I'm
That
sure
one.
Kahn
Yes.
would be thrilled to send that to you swiftly.
Yep.
Awesome.
Getting it right now.
But we're going to have a little bit because we are not completing a long rest right this moment. Do you have another question, V?
Yeah, Doc, would you mind closing your door?
Did that not work? I thought I
We
fixed it.
can hear. It's not through yours.
I can't hear him.
So
No, I think it's over here. Hold on. I thought I fixed it. Now I'm doing
every
this.
time you talk, it turns green on Docs.
Test! Testing, testing! No,
Try.
it did not.
I hear an echo.
Yeah,
What if I do this? Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good either.
yeah, I think it catches you guys.
Wow. Apparently I have a big voice.
Mine's, you know, once
Alright, are we good?
Yeah.
Everything's cool?
You're not doing it.
Discord.
Everything went a little weird there for a second, but I think we're good now, right?
I think we are.
Alright. I predicted some kinks that needed to get worked out. Nothing is more on brand for this party. So, we're going to start off with Jalin, who is going to
We are
wake
the
up.
kinks.
Yeah.
Jalin, you wake up in the night, in
Probably
a
hungover.
pile of trash in the street. Your whole body hurts. You're a mess.
Oh my god.
As you stand up, you realize that there is just dust and soot and blood all over your hands and outfit.
react.
And
I don't react at all. I'm like, shit. This is a nice outfit to have.
you particularly, as you're sitting up and doing that, you feel a little poking of a stick, and you hear a little old lady's voice say, "You're not dead down there, are you?"
Hey, buy me dinner before you do that.
Oh, sorry, darling. You look like you're in trouble. What happened?
Constantly. I'll be honest, I don't really know. It's one of those nights, I guess.
Gee. Okay.
So, fuck. Where was I last time? That's a good question.
Well,
I was with some people. Mansion is the last place I remember being. Then something happened. Probably involving alcohol.
I see.
And a brownie.
And probably that fella over there too, right?
I look over to the fellow she's pointing at.
Across the street from you, you see a couple of legs sticking up out of another pile of trash, wearing a pair of familiar boots. As you kind of take a look, Silas is.
I do the Jack Sparrow walk over to him, and then I pull the boots, tip the trash can over.
Silas, the rogue from afar, who you had some misgivings about.
That fight. Oh, bar fight. That's right.
Is not looking great. He's a mess.
Now it's coming back to me now.
Yep.
Wait, you were alive last I checked, and that.
Oh, he's unconscious. He's out cold, covered in blood. Maybe alive. Hard to tell.
I drag him out of the trash can. I get on top of him, and I just start slapping the shit out of him.
Dear.
Would you like to make a medicine check? See if that works. Or intimidation, maybe?
I was about to say persuasion, maybe, but maybe medicine might be best. Medicine might be best. Medicine. Oh, yep, 6. So, yep.
Yeah, he does not wake up, but he does kind of splutter a little bit, and he's not dead. He's in bad shape, though, and you can tell just looking at him, like, he's gonna need help quick.
Hold up, let me look at my junk and inventory and whatnot. No.
Oh, I definitely see this actually happening.
Yeah, he's just
looking through my bag.
One item at a time, also specifically, not dumping the whole thing. No.
As you're sorting through it, the little old lady will kind of waddle over. You notice there's a donkey and a cart beside her, and as your eyes are starting to clear up, you recognize Morgan. You met this old lady once before.
Oh, that's the brownie lady.
That's the brownie lady.
Oh,
she's in the rocket.
Hey, you actually got more brownies?
Oh, yes, I do. You already had your samples, though. I could get you some brownies.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy some. Wait. Do I? Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna buy some.
Of course. They're 5 gold apiece.
Shit. Wait, priorities. Fuck. Wait, 5 gold. Anyway, no important right now. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try
Yes.
one more trick.
Okay.
And I put my hands and a fist together, and I try hitting him in the chest to see if like that brings him back.
You can do a medicine check. I'll give it one more shot. It'll be a higher DC as we've already kind of made one attempt.
It's an 8.
Yeah, something cracks, more blood squirts out.
Oh, I don't think that's supposed to do that, but I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't know that.
No.
Okay. You do brown.
Yes?
Do you do medicine?
Well, they're very helpful. I have a new recipe. That is to say, my DM has decided on a system that is a little bit more convenient and easier to use.
What the hell are you talking about? This guy's almost dying, I think.
Oh, it probably won't fix that, but it might keep him from being dead. If you know anybody who could do that, it would probably be a good idea.
Is there a hospital? Also, DM is frozen, so.
I imagine I am. I will unfreeze any minute.
Oh, yep.
It was really amusing on my end of this because as you went,
no.
it went like, it was very amusing for me.
Make
Sorry.
a remix out of it.
Anyway, I don't know nothing about what'd you ask about? Hospitals around here. I'm living in town.
Doctors, hospitals,
I'm easily distracted.
Monastery.
Brownies?
Alright. Yep. 5 gold
Brownies.
pieces. Wait a minute.
5 gold.
5 gold pieces. That's
5
a
gold
lot
pieces.
for brownies.
Yep.
It's a lot.
They heal 2 D10 hit points.
I can't argue with that. Wait a minute. Yeah. If I can figure out which. Oh, yeah, okay.
Just careful not to eat too much. You might have a bad trip if you fail your constitution check.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
She's just gonna buy her out.
50. I'd like 10 brownies, please.
Oh my! That's my whole supply. My gosh. Well, a big spender here, aren't we? It'd be my pleasure to sell you 10 brownies. I'll sell you 10 brownies. You can buy 10 brownies.
Well, thank you.
If somebody could record in the log somewhere, these and all future brownies heal for 2d10 hit points upon consumption, but have a DC 15 Constitution saving throw every time you eat one.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a brownie out of my pocket that I already had,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shove it into the rogue's mouth. I'm gonna make him chew it.
The mysterious chemicals of the brownie take their effect, and you see his kind of a little bit of sense in his eyes.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
As they sort of go off into infinity, and he's kind of staring off all over the place. And he's like, "Liana, is that you?"
I slap him again.
You always were a rotten bitch.
I slap him again.
Oh, yeah. He's actually,
Oh Lord.
he rolled a natural one, man. He's alive, but barely. Still in rough shape.
grab
I'll let
him.
him get the hit points, but
How many,
he's in
how
rough
many
shape.
times do I get to slap him?
As
Yeah,
many.
careful before it
still
starts
like-
becoming an attack.
That's also true.
By
worry, I
slap him into
I
the
got-
afterlife. We've
I
already
got-
done that a little bit tonight. I mean, in that evening.
I got
Our
11
boy-
brownies.
Our boy comes up with a total of 5 hit points on 2d10s. But his 5 hit points are conditional on that he is grievously wounded as an NPC character. They don't quite follow the same magic as you guys do.
Right.
But he's not dying. He could still use some like medical care if he needs. He won't be able to recover more hit points. Is what I'm trying to say. Jeez.
Okay. Because he wounded him and whatnot.
Kind of lumps an arm around you, and he's just too out of it to talk. But it's just like,
Okay, let's get you to somebody who knows what they're doing. Shit. Can I
What
find a
happened?
random NPC nearby? A random citizen of this town?
This alleyway is well, I'll roll for it.
Well, I can drag him out of the alleyway.
Yeah, this particular alleyway is
the
pretty
main
barren.
street.
Most folks are up at the party where the widow wedding was. And the old lady mounts back up on her donkey and kind of heads off and says, "Too bad you don't know any doctors around. That would be useful."
Yeah, I
And
know.
kinda
That would be
rides
really
off.
useful. Thank you for the brownies.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I'm trying to ask for directions on where a fucking doctor would be at. I've been asking.
Have you thought about? Okay. Well,
Have
as you
you
make your
thought
way
about our
back.
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Yep. You'll make your way out of the alleyway, and after a few turns, you're like kind of lost, stumbling through town. But
Oh, absolutely, yes.
you could make a how about
History
investigation check? Investigation
okay.
check. See if you find a portion of town you're familiar with. That will move scenes.
Investigation. 21.
Woo! 21. You go around one corner, you go around another, and then all of a sudden you see these two buildings jutting out this way, and you're like, I distinctly remember seeing smoke rise from between those two buildings, and easily make your way back to the first landmark recognizable, the Burgomaster's Mansion. It's like, I know where I am now. I'm at the Burgomaster's Mansion. This is good.
I'm gonna scream, Charles!
Charles wanders outside, sir, and we'll check in with Charles and you here in a moment. Because we got to jump down to V, who also separated out from the party on account of having some things you wanted to check up on real quick.
Yeah, I see. There was definitely a plan that I had. Two sessions ago.
The
Um,
meetup point was tentatively back at the Burgomaster's
Yeah,
Mansion.
no, I
You could just-
think
You have options.
I thought no. The meetup point was up in the mountains. Remember, they were heading out
you're
already.
going to the mountains and leaving from the Burgomaster's Mansion, where
Oh,
your
yeah,
airship
yeah, okay,
is.
yeah. Yeah, like we'd split there. I decided not to take the airship. That's where
Yeah.
we were at in the cool.
Okay. They haven't left town yet. The rest of the party has not left town at this time. You're just now walking away from them, giving you
Yeah,
that opportunity to check in on what you wanted to do.
Yeah. Whew. How do I do this? I can chance a die roll or. I'm actually gonna go. There is somebody I'm wanting to check in. You know,
Okay.
without being a good person, just walk on by and see how they're doing.
Mhm.
And I want to go to the old coffin maker. I need to go upstairs.
Okay. Absolutely. You make your way to the old coffin maker's house. You open the door. You just walk right in. What's your approach in here? Brazen?
Yeah, last we knew, I'd left one of my buddies to befriend the coffin maker, and they were like gonna have tea together or something. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember who the person was. I'll have to check my notes on that. But
Was that your
Not a
minion that you were sending back and
person.
forth
Yeah.
between?
that's
what I
yeah,
thought.
one of them. I got it.
Yeah, I had told them to
Awesome.
keep him company.
The coffin maker's shop is in slightly better repair than the last time you visited. You know, the little edges outside are trimmed up neatly, and the door, while still locked
Right,
and
this
barred,
also made more money.
it is.
We'd send some of the parishioners or something. To
It
get
would
proper
appear that
burial.
business has been booming at the coffin maker's shop. There's been a lot of dying lately.
Yeah.
But, as you kind of, I imagine, knock at the door, because it's always locked, it kind of cracks open, and a curious eye pokes out and takes you in for a moment and goes, "We're closed. What do you want? It's late. You can put an order in if you need a coffin. I'll get to it in a few days."
Are you blind or just not there today?
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh god! He shuts the door, opens the door, puts the open. He bows low. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't recognize you, my lady, without your lovely face wear that you always are usually wearing. I'm sorry. He bows away. He kind of backs out. You haven't been wearing your mask for a while, and he had never seen you without it. This is he's like baffled by this whole experience. Like, who is this person?
Right.
You notice him like
it after Strahd. Yeah, I remember now.
if you remember that time right after COVID when people you met during COVID saw you for the first time without a mask, it's that kind of interaction of like, who the fuck are you?
Okay. Like you have a bottom half of your face.
That's
Awesome.
what your face looks like? I never imagined it that way. That's all of what's going on in his face, in his mind. But he
Okay.
welcomes you in. He welcomes you in. There are several coffins lining around the room, and in particular on one of the windowsills, a lovely little potted, like floral thing, like a fern with little leaves and stuff and some flowers. It's it's nothing terrible by Barovian standards. It's pretty cool. It's by our
Like
standards, it would be a
gardening.
little.
That's what they were doing. He'd wanted to garden.
Yep. But it is sitting majestically on the windowsill. That's the newest addition to his house. How can I serve you, my lady?
I see you've been busy.
Following instructions as always. This business has been quite busy. I have really quite a backlog on coffins. Not to insinuate that you're in any way involved, but a little bit of a slowdown in business wouldn't be terribly unappreciated. My poor old hands can't keep up with the work.
One, unfortunately not my doing.
Oh, of course not. Obviously.
Two,
Yes.
I see if your upstairs neighbors might be willing to help.
Yes, ma'am.
You know,
That's the way.
and maybe you feed them from time to time, just saying. I mean, it's gotta be a trade, right?
I feed them.
I mean,
I don't know.
lure a customer or something. I don't know. Not you. You old man, you barely have a pint of it.
Yeah, hardly even. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, I'll consider it. We'll see.
You know, when a more plump one walks in, just offer some tea or something. Oh my gosh.
That seems incredibly
Nobody's
devious.
got a
That's
little bit
evil.
of theatric in this town anymore.
Oh, God.
Gone to. I stopped running things around here, and suddenly,
Retreats to a corner to have an existential crisis. But the coffee shop is at your disposal.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs. Is the new friend that he'd made downstairs with him,
No.
or back retreated?
Retreated upstairs. It was one of your minions is back upstairs at the moment. It's only just now, like the sun is just set. They'll be waking up soon.
Okay, yeah, I'm going upstairs, knocking on all of their coffins.
As the coffins slide open, all of your minions step up, stand at attention, and dutifully doing their business. They all seem to have a little bit of a wary look about them, but they're. What do you want? What can we do? What do you want? What is our orders?
A wary look, huh?
They all seem a bit distracted.
Like, are they literally looking around the room distractedly, or in their minds, kind of?
No, more like usually they would respond to your call with rapt attention and focused detail, and it's more of like their minds are elsewhere. They're getting up, they're here, but they're doing the thing. They're just not present. If that makes sense in their movements. If you'd like to make a insight or a perception check, you could to learn more.
Yes, please. I would like to do that.
I think insight.
Which
is
one?
appropriate. Insight.
Okay.
Are you? No. I heard the echo now too.
23.
But I heard it from Tora of all things. Weird. Anyway, 23. Jesus, 23.
I hear
Okay.
it now again.
Yeah, me too.
And I hear it from
Jalin.
Jalin.
Is your
Oh.
hanging headset too close to your microphone?
My
That's-
broken headset's doing
That's
it.
funny.
That's wild.
That's funny.
Let me turn it down.
No, you're good. You're good. Just like spin it around the other way. Can it rotate?
Yeah,
there you go.
point it. Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Excellent.
I need to get a new set.
Sound problems.
Next check I'll get. Next check I'll get.
Woo. 21, you said?
23.
23. I can highly recommend the Arctis 1. They're like $30, and I've been using this set for like 3 years. They're amazing. And yeah, they're
Oh,
This
you're
episode
talking about
is not sponsored by them, though.
Okay, you're talking about.
this episode.
No,
of
that's the
Secrets of
result.
Strahd.
That's the result of V's roll. She got a 23, and it's the Arctic One
For a mo-
headset.
One
For
of
a
your
moment,
minions
I-
says, "Man, I just can't focus because this headset is so great."
I've
The
had it for
Adren
years.
is
I
sponsoring
see.
this episode.
I thought it was a character talking for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. When did a merchant come in? Wait a minute. $? Hold up.
That's good. That's
Oh my god!
Just
Back
DM me
in.
that after.
I'll do it. I'm sorry. Back in the zone. I'm trying to get everybody back together quickly. V
Turning cat's hair.
23. They are not just distracted, they are unsettled. If you've ever had the feeling of somebody who has a lot on their mind, and when you talk to them, they are trying their best to keep up the appearance, that is what's going on with all of your minions. Something
Like
has
$30
happened
headphones.
in your absence.
Okay,
Things
one
have
of you.
changed.
I don't care who. I don't care who becomes spokesperson right now. One of you is gonna tell me what's going on.
It's just,
Sorry.
well, in what regard? What seems? What would you like to know?
Nah, none of that. Something happened. I want the tea.
One of them shuffles forward and says, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. There's just a lot going on. We have a lot of conflicting instructions at the moment, and we're not always sure exactly what we're supposed to be doing at any given time. As everyone's kind of telling us to do different things. So, I suppose I'm not really sure. Are we still in your service? Is that the situation right now? Or have we been shuffled off to somebody else?
I definitely did not shuffle you guys off. If somebody did, it was not
See.
according to my plans or say so.
I'm sorry. You understand how things are. We've had visitors since you've been away. We've had a couple of visitors. Everybody actually came here. So yeah. Anastasia has been here twice.
Oh, person I was actually looking for. How helpful.
She's around, I think, and the Lord himself has visited us once.
Yeah, he's doing that. Apparently, he's having fun right now.
And
We all like a little bit of fun. from
your
time to time.
little minion kid that you sent off has been around a lot. Actually, I'm not really comfortable with how this painfully mortal he is to be in this space with that kind of authority. I don't really like that situation.
He talked to you.
Yeah. He comes and bothers us most evenings, actually. But we're not supposed to hurt him, so we don't We don't. Much.
Did I give that order or did?
All I have in my notes is that they're not allowed per Victor. I don't recall personally as DM if you instructed that or if that came from elsewhere.
Okay.
But there's unrest
Ready
amongst
with you
your
guys.
little brood here.
Okay, well, find something to do. Stop brooding. Your graceful host downstairs is
Yeah.
overwhelmed by his work. Go help. I don't know. Something.
You
And
want
one
us
of
to-
you open up a portal home.
We can kill more people and give them more work. That's okay. And like go.
You can sample the visitors from time to time.
Oh.
He knows that. Not him.
Amen.
Sample the visitors, help him work.
Excellent, excellent. As for the other piece, I'm afraid we cannot do that.
Okay, then call Anna here.
We're not sure when she's coming back around.
God, unreliable.
She came to. I'm sorry. She came twice, and
Not
then
you.
the Lord himself
No,
came
You're not really
and
helpful right now.
dismantled the portal. So we can't do that currently. And he kind of like moves some things aside, and your familiar portal is in shambles. Rocks all over the place. Looks like it was incinerated.
Yeah, 1 for theatrics. Okay. When Anna visits next, let her know I'm wanting to see her. I don't care how she reaches me,
Of course.
but as soon as she comes around,
Of course. I will pass the message along. Certainly.
nobody else. The other one can
You would have
go
us
wrong.
attempt to deceive the Lord?
There's no deceiving. Just I don't want to talk to him right now.
I see.
If
Okay.
Anna comes, tell her I'm looking for her.
I'll tell her. We will let her know at once. Of course. They bow and back away.
What do I do with the portal?
It's a wreck.
You guys said the little guy comes roaming around.
Yeah, almost every night.
Okay. Give him a fun project. He's into these kind of things. Tell him to rebuild it at the Burgermaster's mansion. In the shed.
That goes in the notes. Yes, ma'am. Take a bow and say, yeah, absolutely. We will tell Victor to.
Just let him tinker with it. He's gonna stop bothering you guys here after he gets all the pieces, and he's gonna build it for me somewhere else.
Okay. We'll talk about mechanics of how that happens, but absolutely.
I don't know if he can or not, but
I don't either. We'll find out. Some dice will decide. At the Burgomaster's mansion. I love where that is going. Okay. Hey, Val, anything else you want to do here before heading out? And where is heading out?
I'm good. Heading out towards the tower. Is that where we were meeting? There was a meeting point where you guys were flying.
The party had intended to fly to Argenvost Halt, which is high in the mountains and will take half a day's travel by airship.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we
they
parted
have
when they
not
were
left.
already.
Yeah, you're quite certain that at this time they will have not left yet. Like you are expecting to be gone longer than you were. You could totally intercept and go along on that trip. In fact, walking there would be unpleasant. So I would recommend an interception.
Right, I would have used.
Things that are no
Other
longer
means.
available.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Okay. I'll go to the. I stomp out. Somehow nobody was really helpful tonight.
So, stomp
And I
out.
want to check in with the voices in my head, please, as a last action.
Last action, cool. As you stomp out and you're heading through the streets, you touch in, you kind of cradle your book and touch back in with this now very familiar yet foreign presence, and you hear the echoing voices back. How can we serve you? What is it you've called upon us for?
Okay, you broke up really badly on my end.
What do you want? Is what they say.
Ooh.
Well done.
Can you hear me now? Do I need to get closer to this interdimensional
If you shout
microphone?
one time, I'm kicking you out of here.
Is my connectivity good? Need to call my interdimensional communications provider.
No, it's working fine. Now, are your eyes
Excellent.
working too?
They are. The
Okay.
old man has a lovely plant. That was very...
Details.
Well, it's a plant. It's lovely. I observed it. You observed it. You looked at it for a very long time.
Yeah, he likes gardening.
I'm just commenting. Why are you reaching out?
Okay. Actually, for that reason, what have you observed?
Everything you have. I can see through your eyes.
God, it's like I gotta pull teeth here.
What are you
Anything
looking
that
for?
you can read my mind, can't you? You're like a guru or something.
Think of myself as such.
A dark, twisted guru, but
That's better.
Okay. Anything that I may have missed. If you read my mind, you know what I've noticed. So, be useful. You've got eyes now.
I'll have to make a perception check though. That's clever.
Hmm.
A thing you might have not seen. I'm trying to discern. He rolled exceptionally well, and I'm trying to discern what information will be useful for you. So can you like give me a little bit more inkling of like what it is you're trying to find out and what you're trying to
Well, there's a few incidents that he's been observing now that maybe I didn't. Like, he observed the people getting mind things, but I had information about that because I recognized the move.
Yeah.
The newcomers in town, he would have observed. The information about the dragon, he would have observed. The one that's meant to be a myth, but not a myth. He observes Victor, and he observed the cat person because I was closely working with both of them. He, they, whatever they are in my brain.
In that case,
They
what he will
also-
say is, I have seen a great deal.
Saw the portal.
I've seen a great deal, and I take great notes. I've seen some things. What are you off? What are you willing to
Okay,
offer?
well, how about this? I got about
What are you
half an
willing to
hour.
offer in exchange for this information?
You get to see the world. What else? do
I'm
you need?
already seeing the world, but seeing the world satisfies me. You want to know more. What do you have to offer?
Okay, you can hear and see what I'm seeing, right? And
That's
for now.
Correct.
Okay.
should very much like to visit you.
Like a sleepover?
Well, you should buy me dinner first, but yes, something to that effect.
Speaking of dinner, how about this? You may have my taste buds. I will find a fine wine for you.
Oh, a fine wine. Give me a persuasion check on that.
Okay.
With advantage.
Just flat.
Why? Because it's smart.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Ran a little
I
long
mean,
on
it's
both
a
those catch-up
19 on
points.
the die, and persuasion, you said?
That's right.
That's a 25.
As long as you promise to find us all the wine you can find, it's a deal.
Okay.
Your tongue feels a little warm for a minute, like you just ate something really spicy.
So heard you're an alcoholic Pokemon trainer. You gotta collect all the booze.
All right, well,
Probably.
excellent. Your new friends from afar are mischievous. Clearly, they are up to no good. They are liars, cads, and fiends, all of them. But they
Who is not
are.
to say?
But they are incredibly skilled liars, cads, and fiends. So I would recommend exploiting their skill set and then dispensing with them as quickly as possible. That would be my.
I
two
have a
takes on
feeling that doesn't mean send them home, but okay, keep going.
Well, you could send them to visit me. That would be interesting. But anyway,
And where is you? I mean, if I'm gonna send them your way.
you'll figure it all out. For now, other things that I've noticed. What else have I noticed? So many things with the incredibly high persuasion and his incredibly high perception roll. It seems your master has lost interest and is behaving erratically. If you've ever seen a wild creature when they are in a new environment, they go crazy, they go nuts. It's not good. And it seems to be what has happened. Something has changed, and something has severely
strange
upset
within me.
the Dark Lord. Last thing I'll give you is that your friends are all
my
very
God.
perceptive. That was a good one. Your friends are all very perceptive. The doctor friend of yours, that one, the sheriff, the cat one, he's cool. He noticed.
This is the guru saying, yeah, he's cool.
He noticed some, but not all, of the correlations. While you were at the church. There was the pretty ugly rebuilt redhead girl. Remember her?
Yes. You literally
Very-
got sight because of her.
Exactly. Very similar to the pretty auburn-haired maiden drawn all over the former sheriff's room. And very similar, in fact, to the pretty auburn maiden currently infatuated with your dear friend. What's his name? Jalin?
I see.
Something is amiss. I haven't put the pieces together, but those are the pieces. And they are together.
Being not all knowing, huh?
Hold up.
I see
I
what you see.
cucking?
Go see more, and I'll know more.
Am I cucking
Find
the
me some
count?
wine.
Fucking the counts.
And with that, we should jump over to Doc and Kahn.
That's
Ooh.
a bard song. Anyway, go ahead.
Doc and Kahn. Last we saw you guys, you were strategizing and planning for your upcoming trip to Argynvos Halt to recover the holy symbol of Ravenkind. You were going to...
And going to the pawn shop.
Okay.
As any good strategist does.
Doc, agreed? Going to the pawn shop?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Doc don't need nothing but his claws. Okay.
On account of the pawn shop owner from the forgotten episode of our dear beloved show. The pawn shop owner having a particular interest in the silvered armor, which is related to Argynvost in some way, right?
It's all right.
Indeed.
Excellent. The
Seems to be
evening,
that he might have information, so...
the evening grows dark. The clouds roll in. It begins. People are making their way into their homes as the two of you progress through town, and eventually find your way, weave through the town, the streets, to the pawn shop owner's little abode. The windows are battened shut. The doors shut. The lights are out. There seems to be no activity around the pawn shop. In fact, there doesn't appear to be anyone on this block at all at the moment. It's surprisingly dark and quiet. What are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, Kahn's got a knock on the door.
There is no response.
Bang, bang, bang. And I'm saying bang, bang, bang as I pound. Bang, 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 bang.
There is no response at all.
Well, I guess everything's free at the pawn shop today.
Kahn would like to make a strength check to bust the door down while banging it, but make it try to look like an accident, possibly.
Okay, make a strength check. I'm going to say that you are able to successfully bust down the door. The strength check is to determine whether or not it is it can look like an accident.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, just a straight strength check.
It's a pawn shop owner's flimsy wood door. Like,
Okay.
Kahn's
Just
our
checking.
briefcase. He's
It's
breaking it. We can do it athletics if you'd like. We can call it athletics.
okay. Yeah, it's
If you have
19.
proficiency.
Or sorry, 16.
Excellent.
Is it
Yeah.
nighttime?
It is nighttime.
Yes.
The sunset has just set. The door breaks in.
Is there anyone walking around observing such events?
There is not. The entire street is empty. Nobody seems to be on this particular block. You can see, like, way off in the distance, maybe some folks away, but nobody within clear sight of the event.
Then the sheriff won't be an accomplice to a crime today.
Perfect.
No, it's an official.
Hello. As soon as Kahn went to, like, knock on the door, as soon as Kahn went to knock on the door, Doc was just immediately like, "Are there any witnesses?" No.
He just thought of it. Just like,
I
wait.
don't even know what's happening. Are there any witnesses? No. Okay, we're good.
Depending on
Something
how the
wrong
door,
if you get caught.
depending on how the door opens, if it like breaks open like naturally-ish,
Mhm.
Kahn would be like, "Ah, yes, thank you for allowing us to come into your humble shop, keeper."
Oh yeah, absolutely. The little metal chain that was used to be there is now dangling next to it, and there's thing.
Perfect.
There's
Yeah,
a con-shaped hole in one. It was like punched through the door one time, and you had to readjust and like knock the chain off. It opens up.
I'm gonna have to find this gentleman, the owner of this establishment, for forgetting to properly secure the passageway to the entrance of his facilities. Yeah, that's not gonna pass regulations.
honestly, it's vastly under code. It seems like that. Very astute observation, Doc.
That was code 69.
It is.
Yeah. I think there's also some
handbook of
contraband.
Velaki.
I think there's some
Yeah,
contraband in
well,
here.
We're
as
gonna
well.
have to
Marshals.
seize that contraband. These potions look suspicious.
We gotta search this whole place. Hold on. So Kahn's definitely gonna start looking.
They can't be selling tainted potions in this town.
They cannot be selling tainted all. That's absolutely inappropriate.
Do they have a permit for that?
Good lord, this place is a mess.
It's generally-
Kahn's gonna be specifically looking for books, like journals or things of that nature, to see if there's any information on the dragon, on Eichenwald, on.
Argynvost.
I really thought I was close. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
No,
I threw it out there, and
Eichenwald's Overwatch.
I know.
All right.
I just
Yeah.
threw a dart.
Books, information on Argynvost. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, the dragon.
The dragon.
Literally weaknesses, knowledge, info in general, just
Okay.
myths, anything I can find. Pertaining to that information.
Lore-related things is what you're looking for, as opposed to value-related things, right?
Just information, period.
Okay.
I'm assuming anything is going to be helpful at this point because everyone thought it was fake anyway, so
Checking the book. Yeah, checking the bookcases, not the cupboard. I get it.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Investigation check. And while you're doing that, Doc, what's your modus operandi coming in here? Are you looking for stuff? Are you doing something else? What are you doing?
Potions.
Awesome.
I mean,
You're
really,
coming
you
in.
can only say it so many times.
He's coming in looking for potions. I dig it. I'm sorry. You did say it a bunch of times. Also an investigation check.
By the way, potions.
Okay, in case you hadn't heard, he's looking for potions.
Did you guys consider it might be worth looking for potions since we're here?
Honestly, that's a ridiculous idea. What could we
I
ever
agree.
need potions for?
I agree.
What was that? Perception check?
Investigation.
No potions.
Investigation. Oh,
Potions.
yeah.
Potions check.
You're rolling for potions.
17.
17. What was yours, Kahn?
17 as well.
Ah, it's double 17.
Damn.
The door busts open. There's nobody in the streets. Kahn strides in. Doc kind of shuffles in quietly behind him in the dark. Nobody
Like
notices. The door shuts behind you. It is dark in the room. I
There's a door
imagine.
shut?
Yeah. Well, now you're behind you. Obviously, it's dark in here. I imagine one of you lights a candle. But as you guys enter, you are assailed by a really putrid stench. The entire pawn shop really smells of shit and blood.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
awful.
Oh.
It smells really bad in
Poor
here.
kitty cat knows.
If one of you has a candle or a torch, I'm sure you do, lights it up, and the room is in shambles. Things are all over the floor, and there's oil spilt on the floor. There's books just spewed across the ground. The whole place is a wreck. As you guys kind of walk through toward the back of the room, you see a slump against the corner, a figure, the silhouette of the old man, the former pawn shop owner, head slumped to one side, hands kind of at his chest. He seems very still and quiet. However, with 17s, I will give you guys the opportunity to check on the situation before I tell you what you find, if you'd like to. But you do find things.
Well,
You guys come
Doc,
in.
I think there's another bigger issue that we needed to come in here for. It seems. I think we're clear.
Bigger issue than dead people?
Yeah, I'm saying he's murdered for sure. I think that's probably why we were just honestly, your ability to police has just incredibly so high. You just knew that he was dead in here, and that's why you entered. Yeah,
about it.
honestly, it seemed like you have a murder sense.
It smelled
pretty
like
metal.
shit. That's how I knew.
I didn't know that was the smell of murder. I've been wrong all these years.
Well, murder's dirty, son.
You're right, Papa.
In particular, Kahn, you find that all of the silver there is on the floor in the basement area. There is a what's up?
Muted.
Oh,
Yeah,
did something go wrong?
Yeah, you cut out the
Yeah.
entire
You cut off.
sentence.
Apparently you cut off.
Well, that's good. I kind of stumbled halfway through that sentence. Am I back now?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Kahn, as you're looking around in the sort of secluded secondary area that you all discovered last time, there is a mess of debris of destroyed silvered items, armor, weapons, just completely melted, heated up, burned, broken, straps ripped apart. They are all a wreck all over the floor. Everything that you guys sold to him has been completely destroyed.
Damn, we're not even that road. Fuck.
With a 17, many of the books are just all over the place, and there is you do find the burned ashes of bookcases that have been lit afire, book covers that have been slashed and cut and ripped to shreds, and all of this. And in the grasped in the hand of the old man, still slumped against the wall, is a small a scroll still in his hand, and you can retrieve it if you would like.
Yes.
Excellent. Retrieve the scroll.
Evidence.
Yes.
I do the thing.
It's a shaky hand. The writing on the scroll. Everything seems jittery.
Parkinson's.
It's hard to read. It's hard to make out. You sort of puzzle with the letters for a little while, but it's in common. You kind of work it out.
It's okay. He kind of does that anyway.
Something to the effect, my search is in vain, my lifelong obsession in ruin, the truth I sought is evil and awful. What have I done? What have I done? I must purge the world of the evil that I have found, and I pray that any who read this will likewise purge this evil from the world. It is rot and ruin upon all who observe it. Turn back, turn back.
Well, that's the biggest one. I would say if I was in the room, but I'm not.
Kahn's gonna grab it after reading it and just crumple it up and be like, well, not doing that.
Doc, for your part.
He's gonna relate to Doc real quick and be like, hey, so he wrote a really crappy note. It's not worth anything. He said, oh, there's a great evil. Turn back. Purge.
Sounds like the man was suffering from depression.
Honestly, he was suffering from something.
Well,
but-
if he was still alive, he'd be suffering from destruction of property.
Yeah, and a foot up his rear end.
Anyway,
Doc, for your part, in the search for potions, as Kahn is kind of taking in the burned books, the letter in his hand, you're kind of checking through cabinets and such things. You will find a couple of things of interest, which I have to acquire really fast. I'm sorry, I have them here. I meant to be doing that this entire time, and then I just didn't. This was going to be so smooth. I was ready to fire with the things you find. And here we are, not smooth. Okay. You find, whoa. One potion of healing. Which is a rare thing to come across in Barovia. Just some free healing.
Ayo.
You also...
What did it do?
Oh, shit. I have it saved here. I actually have this picked up because I expected this to happen.
1 O poop. Good. Potion of O poop.
Write that down.
This is what happens when I do all my prep and then take like 2 weeks off. I forget all my prep. That's what happens to me.
You put it on your weapon and you hit your enemy with the weapon and they shit themselves immediately.
Dysentery weapon.
You find another potion. This one is tucked away, kind of back around a corner, and has several warning labels on it, but no instructions. You're not sure what it is.
Bunch of
It is
skull and crossbones on it.
clearly a magical potion. You could do a either Arcana or Medicine check to try and find out what it does.
Okay.
Based on if you're like trying to assess the magical essence of the potion or its genetic makeup.
Medicinal.
Yeah. What's it smell like? What's it taste like? What's going on?
12.
Is that the poison for
But if
Cusco?
you're tasting it, it might be too late. So
12. DC was 10. This is a potion of gaseous form. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of
Potion of
gaseous
farts.
form for 1 hour. Basically, you turn into a cloud
A
for
fart.
1 hour. You turn into a
Oh.
fart for 1 hour.
Oh,
This is a potion
Sounds.
that turns you. Thank you, Pete.
I'm
This
writing
is a
potion
potion
of fart.
that turns you into a fart. Potion of gaseous form. You have it.
Okay,
It's in your inventory.
Every time I go to Taco Bell, I get in the gaseous form.
As you're looking over this potion of Taco Bell, a crumpled up letter bounces off of your head that Kahn threw at you.
I just threw it over my shoulder. I didn't throw it at him. It just so
What?
happened like I said him.
Oh, I decided
It
it
wasn't
bounces off his head. That's the MPI.
yeah. Perfect, I guess.
You're throwing something, it's hitting somebody.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was just the letter that old Jim left before he
Jim
died. It was his
Bob.
dying letter. Yeah, I'm just finding a bunch of everything we sold to him. It all got burnt, which I didn't really think metal could get burnt. Or sorry, not metal, but silver.
Some of
I've never
it's been
seen burnt
melted down.
silver.
Did he
Oh, so yeah, it's all
did he
melted
leave
down.
the combination to the safe?
Yes. It's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
At this time, you have not found the combination to the safe.
Oh no, Kahn absolutely found the combination to the safe.
Right.
No.
Oh, this one
Yeah.
and this one.
I have the combination right here, Doc. Don't you worry.
Well, it's time to safe, because it ain't safe around us.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, brother.
Give him the old fisticuffs.
Without
safe one.
very difficult effort, you guys can find a safe under the main desk that is in fact locked with a combination that you do not know.
All right, so do we want to actually look for it, or do we want to just give it a 1-2 right in the kisser?
All right, I'll hold it up. You punch it in the face.
Okay. In case I miss, could you toss it in the air? I don't want to punch you on accident.
Get ready. I'm gonna lob it to you.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. And then I'll lob it to you, and you can shoot it if I don't break it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is a fun game.
Ready? 1, 2.
So,
Three, go.
playing
Yeah.
baseball. God, Doc's strong as
Okay.
fuck if he gets a...
Here.
Kahn, make the
Same
attack
way.
roll at advantage because Doc is helping.
Oh, hell yeah, brother. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. I've got multi attack though.
Okay, the second one at advantage.
So dirty 20.
How bad was the first one?
I rolled a 3 on the dice and then the 6 on the die. So the highest would have been 12. And then the
Excellent.
second attack was a 20.
Excellent.
Dirty 20, and then the next is 12.
Wait, hold on. I heard a lot of numbers. Give me those again. First attack,
Highest was 12.
12.
Or sorry. 13.
First one was 12. 13.
And then
Highest
the
was
second
13?
attack. Yes. Then the second attack was the highest was a dirty 20.
Okay. First attack's not even close.
No, I know.
You,
I said
you
I'm a 1-2.
absolutely.
I don't
Yeah.
want.
First attack, hurt your hand. Oh my goodness. That is
Ow.
very painful. Second attack, you hear the faintest of crack. The armor class of the safe is 20, so a dirty 20 just hits. Damage? 1 plus your strength? Probably enough to crack it a little bit.
I was gonna say if it's 1 plus my strength, I do 5 damage for sure.
Gargoyle.
Or sorry, yeah.
I can find this out.
Actually, no, I know I do one. Oh, never mind. You're looking for that. And then I hit it with Umbral's Embrace. Or no, I hit it with Etheric Bolt.
They're bolted as well.
Yeah, an extra 3 damage. So 8 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's enough. That with the extra X damage, that is enough to actually just barely open the front of the case, and coin and gold spill out across the floor.
Ooh.
Uh,
Nice.
Wish I was
For how
there.
much?
We're rich. We're wealthy.
ooh,
Even richer and wealthier than they were.
it's a pretty good roll, actually.
I love a good roll. Potatoes.
37, 47,
He just says
Like
that as it
Hawaiian
breaks
rolls.
open.
56 gold.
So we each get 28.
That's what we tuned in for.
Gold, yes.
56 gold. And another very small note.
That's what she said.
Here you go, Doc. Last time I read a note, it was garbage. Maybe if you read it this time, it'll be better.
Okay. Doc opens the note.
It's this note is written in a very clear and well written hand. It is excellent penmanship, and it says, "I believe I am discovered. All is not as it seems." That's all. It's very tiny. It's like it was hidden between the coins. It was not meant to be found, except by folks like yourselves who break into saves.
Hey, Kahn, you ever
Yeah.
gotten a fortune cookie? You know, at the Chinese restaurant.
What's a fortune
Chinese.
cookie? I roll a 1.
You've never seen a fortune cookie.
No, no idea what that is.
Cookie, and then inside the cookie, it tells your fortune on a little piece of paper like this one.
That sounds incredibly magical. Is it like the brownies that we eat?
I don't know. I never eat the cookie.
Wow.
But tell me if this means anything to you.
Okay. Does it mean anything to me?
I think I am discovered. All is not as it seems, is what's written there. If you'd like to make an insight check to try and understand what's the deeper meaning is, either of you guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Might as
sure.
well.
Insight.
I mean, I rolled a
Go.
3. Definitely not.
Thought it was pretty on the nose
It's
for that
7.
one.
I rolled 12.
12 cuts. I was looking for 10. 2 notes. One is written in a weird and shaky hand. One is perfectly well written. The shaky one speaks of guilt and remorse. The well written one speaks of foul intent from exterior. It would seem that the circumstances regarding the shopkeeper's death are more complex than initially assumed. Might be worth investigating further.
Hey, Doc, did you check out his body to see how he died?
No. Do we care?
Honestly, I was really banking on him having a lot of information about this whole dragon deal because, you know, when we had that crazy, when I kicked that rat and it died, and then that imp came around, and then we like went into that crazy like 10th dimension. There was a
Thought
big
that was a
dragon
dream.
there. No, it was real, I think. Unless we dreamed together. Maybe our dreams combined. That'd be pretty cool. Anyways,
That would be cool.
this guy was in a full metal suit. I think he was an alchemist as well. And there was a big old dragon that he was fighting, so I was kind of hoping there was going to be some info. But also Strahd was here. And Strahd killed the dragon, so if this guy had any knowledge of the dragon or anything else, I'm pretty sure Strahd would want him to shut up.
Well, you could look around some more, but these notes don't tell us nothing about dragons.
I know, and a bunch of the books were burned. Actually, specifically, a lot of the bookcases were burned and or slashed and trashed.
Well, who would do such a thing?
Honestly, probably V's sister. She seems like an a-hole.
Yeah.
Frickin' Naked Moon or whatever her name is. Idiot.
Yeah. Lewd Muna.
Yeah, frickin'. Oh, I forgot. I didn't realize how close I was to her actual name. I forgot. Promiscuous
Good Miller.
celestial being.
Only
Miller.
millions.
Yeah, Kahn will go and investigate the body.
Okay.
And I will cast Spare the Dying.
You cast the spell. It has no effect.
Just for
He
repeats.
is
Okay.
He is dead for
Been a
days.
while.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you can.
days.
Well, hard to tell. You don't know. I mean, as far as you're concerned, days. Sorry, I'm extrapolating a long period of time that is greater than 6
Now
seconds.
Not within the
Um,
window of time to do Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as you're concerned, he's He's anxious. But you can do your investigation check. That would be either a medicine or a investigation check on Zebati.
Balls. Guys, I forgot how to roll dice. I'm sorry.
I always
It's-
do.
You
Freaking
can make one as
ridiculous.
well if you'd like, Doc. If you guys are doing this, like, both kind of looking for different things, you guys could make different rolls and find out different things. That's fine.
A 17.
17 on which one?
You said medicine or what?
Investigation. Are mine for top picks, unless you have a good argument for
Medicine.
something else. 17
I
on
mean,
medicine.
insight.
You could do an insight check.
It's a dirty 20 then. If it's insight, like if I'm trying to like muse things, information from the situation.
Sure. His muscles are strong for a man of his age. You saw him during your situation. He was a fighter, a
built.
powerful, yeah, a man of powerful presence and powerful stance, and well practiced and trained. And this entire position does not suit that man that you knew. A fighter like that would go down in a fight. This guy seems to be crumpled up, kind of curled around himself in a ball. Nothing about this seems like him. In fact, it seems very counter to everything you knew about the guy. There's no way a person like that died like this. That's just not normal.
Doc, did you happen to find any poison around here?
Not particularly.
Would you ever think... Look at him. Would you ever think that I would die like that? Crimpled and crumpled?
That you would die like that?
Yeah, like would you ever imagine this is how I would die? This is what I would look like?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. This guy was closer to me than you. So...
He's a gargoyle?
No. Yeah, I think he's just
a fighter.
He's just a brawny man. He's a man's man. This is not a man's death. This is a devious death.
Doc, you could
Devious
do.
death.
Yeah.
That seems to be the pattern around these parts. That's why they made me the sheriff, after all.
Doc, if you'd like, you could do a medicine or an investigation or similar check to find out more.
Find out more about him being dead.
The circumstances surrounding his death.
Right. I will do a medicine check.
Let's see.
12.
12 total? Okay. So I have tiered levels of information that you can learn from different levels of checks. With a 12, that's not very high, but it is higher than 10, and enough to recognize that his wounds are self-inflicted.
I told you, he was very depressed. Looks like he hurt
Oh my
himself.
God. Oh.
I don't know what would ever drive me, if I'm thinking of this man like myself, to do that, but I guess there's not really much more that we can kind of understand from this area, so we might need to be on the lookout for, I don't know, maybe spirits or feelings that we might want to hurt ourselves.
With that,
Well, if I lived in Valakia, I might hurt myself too.
My
technically you do live in Milwaukee. You have a house here. I think that was the symbol for we didn't hear you.
No, we can hear you.
Oh,
You're cutting.
oh damn it.
Okay, you're back.
Technically, all I was saying is technically you do live here. You have a house. A house, which everybody seems to be returning to, unless you guys have anything else to do here at the pawn shop. Doc and
My hopes
Kahn,
dashed.
leave the grisly scene. A man who appears to have taken his own life and burned what remnant of knowledge he had, but a couple of great potions to help us out in our future endeavors. As the four of you converge on the Vlakovich Manor, Jalin shouting for Charles, with Silas over his arm, Kahn and Doc a little dejected and a little perturbed by the calamity they just met, Fee a little baffled by the strange tidings of her own past. We should go to break, and I'll see you all in 10. Yep. Cool. I was looking for a confirmation. Thank you for providing it. Waiting room. Transition. muted, and we are back. Doc and Kahn make their way back to the Vlahovic Manor after observing the grisly scene at the pawnshop's owner, where, as you approach, you see, coming from the other end of the street, most unexpected sight, V, also coming to meet you at the Vlahovic Manor. You were expecting to see her up in the mountains, but here she is. How?
Wait, hold on. V, we were expecting to see you up in the mountains.
Yeah.
What a strange coincidence, us bumping into each other here, in this exact moment. Not in the mountains. Doc, do you find this a strange oddity?
Very strange. We expected you to see you in the mountains.
Yes, it's very disorienting to not see you in the mountains, but see you here, not in the mountains.
Well, you can see me in the mountains later on when we all go there.
Oh, we can? Good.
And then you hear me screaming, "Chop!"
Exactly right. Charles!
Oh, that's-
Charles! You hear
that's
from
the other
down the
one,
road.
Oh, yes, we were looking for that one for quite some time. He missed all the festivities.
Charles, you know somebody that's a doctor? And then I look back and I see y'all coming in. Hey, Doc, can you fix this one? And I throw him on the ground.
Silas just slumps to the ground, blood pooling all over the place. Still a little hazy from his brownie adventure.
Wait, can we do it outside? You're getting it on the carpet and the hardwood, and I mean, these
No,
are
it's
very
outside.
difficult to find. Oh,
We're right
okay,
on the
never
front
mind. I don't-
porch. Yeah,
it's
we're
in
good.
front. Yeah, it's in the front yard. Yeah,
Okay, good.
he's
Well,
just
from
bleeding
the
on
But
the
the
grass.
grass.
It's
Grass
fertilizer.
rose. Yeah, exactly. Wait, where the fuck did your mask go?
Oh. I thought I was not. I thought I stopped wearing it after Strahd. I think we were still together.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we were down, like right after the encounter with Strahd, I think that's when
Oh, did the mask crack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind.
it's
I
cracked, and I decided to say it was kind of a little bit of a rebellion.
I retract what I said.
That you
Still-
can still say it.
Oh no, it's still said.
Yeah, it's still sad. It's quite alright. You're still a little hazy too, man. You just woke up in a garbage pile. You're not
Okay.
feeling good.
When the fuck did you stop wearing a mask?
And
Doc, you might need to check that one out too.
to be honest, I forgot I was not wearing a mask, so
I'm always fucked up. You be checking on me constantly.
hey, you got
but that?
mine.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I
I want a swig of that.
No.
I
got it
it just starts
Somewhere
sorting
in
through
his fucking bag. I got champagne de l'Estir. I got this mysterious bottle of
champagne
fancy
is-
drink.
Bubbly wine, right? Champagne is
Yeah,
sparkling wine.
yeah.
V, you're familiar. Champagne du l'Estampe is the high-class, top-tier wine in Barovia.
Okay, in that case, I definitely snag that as fast as possible.
Oh, not before I take a drink.
Mm-hmm. As Silas bleeds out on the ground
shit.
beneath you, you guys share a few notes of the Champagne du l'Estampe.
I mean, I can't hear him, so
I
it's up to
mean,
Doc.
when in Barovia,
What happens in
Barovia.
Barovia?
Drink.
oh, but yeah, Doc. Sorry,
Stays in Barovia because they can't leave ever.
sorry to dump the patient on you. I mean, you can fix him if you want, or we could just let him die here.
This was Silas from the tavern
Yeah, that asshole.
the other night.
Yeah, that
That's
one.
right.
He was one of the
Yeah,
new people in town, right?
That's right.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
new one.
New table
He's trying to
is
fight me or something.
available.
Not the Dragonborn.
No.
No,
That was
he's
Jardic.
the
But
rogue.
he's still part of that same.
He's part of the party, yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Can you fix
seemed
him?
He seemed to be the
Yeah.
ringleader of the new party.
Not
of
out of the
adventurers.
goodness of my heart, but
Hmm.
he may be
Was he
useful.
human?
He is
Yeah,
a
he's
human.
human.
Okay. Cool.
He was human.
Doc, can
Now
you
he's
use,
barely. He's almost a corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, Doc's out of healing touches because we haven't had any rests.
Ah,
Good.
shit.
So
Over the course of the
I can
upcoming
use a
long rest,
potion on him, but these are kind of
We
expensive.
don't know what you're saying, DM.
Doc, do you think if you and I just kind of jerry-rig something together, we might be able to kind of keep him stable until he gets some rest? That might help him.
Well, does he have any money in his pockets?
Is that part of the procedure?
Services.
I'll check. Hold on.
That's
Well,
right.
yeah.
It's medical practice. Just trust me, I'm a doctor.
Yeah, because if he doesn't have
Contrast to
any,
pat him down.
yeah, because if he doesn't have any money, we don't treat him, right?
Right.
Do I find money? I mean, I do what Doc tells me to do. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. He's a doctor, so I.
not even a
Get
check
me a
needed.
Scalpel.
There's
Still can't hear you, DM. We
You
can't.
still can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
No, you're muted.
How about now?
You've
No,
been
you
trying
were
to talk
muted.
for a
Still
while now,
talking.
and yeah, yeah.
Still trying to talk.
Oh, audio comes
How about now?
through.
Anything? No? Do I need
Is
to
that
change
mic
something?
muted
Turning
or
green.
Is
on?
the mic? Yeah, it's turning green, but it's not sending to us.
That's very
Right.
strange.
Okay, no,
I can
is
hear
the-
you guys.
no. Oh, wait,
Okay,
wait.
Test, test,
you're
test.
back.
Gotcha.
No shit. Wait,
Wait,
you
no.
can hear me right now?
No,
How about now?
I
No.
think it's something on. Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you
yes.
now.
Yes.
That's fucking weird. Because, like, the thing was turning green on my end. I just muted it and unmuted it. And I
Yeah,
didn't hear-
no, we saw it turning green.
I fucking give up. The internet
Well,
is strange.
It could be the internet. It could also be the headphones.
It could be
think
any.
it
It could
may
be the
be
headphones.
headphones.
It might be the headphones. That's possible.
Yeah.
I'll do some experiments on them later. They've been very loyal.
Guys, what do we have a pretty good idea? I figure it's probably the headphones. Just saying. Produce this
And the
myself.
potions.
Come
Or
on.
the potions.
Yeah, you find 7 gold in one of his pockets, a single potion of healing tucked away. He's got a couple of daggers. He's got 4 daggers. If you'd like
Is
to
that a
take
potion
them,
of healing?
he has a potion of
Yeah.
healing.
So I pull it all out and I go, so Doc, you said money, but this is a healing potion. I'm just gonna give him his own thing, right? That seems like the easiest thing to do.
Does he have any money, though?
Oh yeah, well here's this for your procedure, and I put it in your paw.
There we go. Now give him the potion.
Oh, okay.
Now, make sure when you do it, make sure it's far in his throat as possible. Like, make sure the bottle is like really past his lips.
Kahn's looking at you. He already uncorked it, and he's just pouring it on him, on his face. He's just like, yeah. Well, there it all. It's all gone.
He's gagging and choking and struggling, but he gets the healing, and he is a little better for the magical healing. Doc, would you please give me a medicine check for other things?
Okay.
Wait, how much money do they have?
7.
7.
Gold.
7 gold.
Thank you.
Who gives medicine check?
Doc. Doc's the only one who might be able to recognize the information relevant.
Okay.
Uh,
Not a third one.
that is 19.
19.
Hmm.
The potion of
He's
healing,
the only one who could.
poorly administered by Kahn, but maybe Doc kind of like redirects it a little bit. It's like, all right, in the mouth. Does its work.
Hold his
Right.
face and, like,
Right
forces his
now.
mouth open. Like,
Yeah.
It does its work, and Silas is, revived, and he is better. He's tired and doesn't have a lot of energy to engage in anything, but he is, his wounds start to heal. Wounds that you notice, Doc, are unusual. They are not entirely unusual. You've seen them before, but they are stab wounds, but seem to bear the
Like stab wounds, but what?
I'm sorry, there's a word I'm looking
He's
for.
thinking.
The coagulation effect of a burning of fire, as though he was stabbed by something incredibly hot. Not a knife, but by
Seared?
seared almost, yeah.
What the heck has Sergey?
Like ahi tuna?
Wait, I looked at my person. Do I have Sergey?
You do. At your hip, comfortably.
Huh. I activate Circa. Hey, did I do anything unusual with you?
Thank God, are you back in your right mind at last?
What? What?
I couldn't reach you. My goodness, you went mad and I tried to speak sense. What has
What
happened?
unusual? Well, I'm normally mad, but
You, oh my God! I tried. Well, there's little I can do. I am actually not a person,
Well, what?
but a sword. And so
What
when
happened?
you will me to be a sword, I have to be a sword. And when you will me to stab somebody repeatedly in the stomach, I have no recourse but to. I don't have arms.
So wait, I stabbed him in the stomach repeatedly?
Many times. It's a wonder
How
he
many?
survived. Like
How
4 or
many?
5. We nicked his leg a few times. He fought valiantly. Nicked you, got you in the jaw. You guys kind of knocked each other out.
I don't remember stabbing him.
I imagine not. You were beyond reach. I couldn't communicate with you.
Well, what do you mean that you couldn't communicate with me?
I reached out as we are now, and no matter what I said, you were unresponsive. Said you were just off. You were distant. Something took you and you were gone. You're okay now, right? You're good?
Yeah. I have no idea what... Huh. Wait a minute. This sounds familiar. Was it almost like something else was possessing me?
Very, very much. Yeah, that's a good description.
Who's got that fucking axe?
Who's got that fucking axe? That's a great question.
I think I still have the axe.
The last I remember hearing of it, it got folded up in a cloth gently and passed into V's care. With
Can
the
that
warning
axe-
not to fucking touch it.
Can that axe possess people remotely?
I feel like if it possessed anybody, it was still attuned to the creature up at the monastery. We never did get it
so
unattuned.
still, okay.
Yeah, because
Father-
I was out of spells.
Father Samael warned you all that he intended to break the curse on her swiftly. He didn't need the axe present
Okay.
to break the curse.
Okay.
Can
And
I
so
So
it
it
is
might be
not
attuned.
attuned to anyone at this time.
can I use my arcane sense on myself?
On yourself! I love it. I'll let you do it, but I'm going to ask you for an Arcana check at advantage. That's how we're going to resolve
That
it.
makes sense. Yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Where is my... Wait. Let's see a bit. Oh, okay. Yep. That is actual ability. I was making sure I didn't make that up.
It is an actual ability. It is an ability that has gone through many revisions, and we're largely just letting it do whatever we feel it should do at the given.
Nat 20.
Ooh,
Damn!
baby. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good to be back.
As
So-
you touch yourself gently, you start to realize something has happened to you.
Oh. Oh. That's unusual. Do I sense where it comes from?
With a natural 20, you recognize that this is not quite the same thing as what you saw from Doc when he was not possessed, but under the influence of the axe. Similar, but not the same. However, it does feel familiar. There is, in fact, another who has missing memories and actions that have been forgotten and deeds that were enacted, but she couldn't quite put her finger on what had happened. You once used your arcane sense to look into Irina's foggy memory, and she was almost in identical arcane situation as you are now. Something external affected your mind and caused you to attack poor Silas here. And it's the same sort of something that affected Irina's mind and caused her to lose quite a few memories as well.
Well, better him than... Well, he's alive. Fuck it.
Kahn stands there and raises his hand.
Are we in preschool?
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but V, didn't you say you eat dreams sometimes? And I'm not saying
Yes.
you did this, but can your sister do this? The loose star, whatever her name is?
No,
Loose
that
ass.
bitch can't.
She can't do that. Do you
Okay,
know of any
now
other
I
people
need
that can?
information from. I need information from the DM because
Okay.
can my sister do it? I think I'm the mind meddler though. Out of all of them, and I don't have this. I was not there, so.
Yeah,
Strahd,
yeah.
Strahd can. We
Kahn's-
know that.
Who?
Strahd. I mean,
Oh,
we talked.
Strahd.
I shared that information with you guys. It's why we're going. Yeah, like I shared the information about the guy who jumped off the roof and that he
And that's-
puppeteers people.
That's kind of what Kahn is going through the motions of, because we just
Yeah, but
interacted with
can Anna
some
do
Ludmilla
it?
stuff.
I'll share this here so that I don't have to share over the
Private.
text.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'd share the information if it.
Yeah. Strahd is entirely capable of what we're describing.
Yeah, puppeteering. Yeah.
Ludmilla, probably not. She doesn't do a lot of
No, yeah, I
manipulation.
didn't think
She is
so.
all strategy. Maybe Anastasia, but not as good as you could.
Yeah.
You're V. You have the pinnacle of like
Yeah.
mind
games.
meddlance amongst the three.
Yeah.
So the only one that is
So no. Gotcha. Okay, so then
No, Strahd is the only one who could do this. Strong
Oh.
enough to do it.
so Jalin, you were touched on the
From
inside by
us,
Strahd.
I don't know. We don't know if there's not another player around.
Well, the last magic fucker I was interacting with was either Strahd, that one cat bitch, that priest boy.
Oh,
Would he have done it?
Ah,
And Kahn's
Victor?
pointing at the guy. No, Kahn's pointing at the guy that's right below us.
oh, I don't think
Silas?
he has any magic.
Yeah. He's like-
I mean, why would he have me stab him with this? I don't even think he knew. Well, actually, no, I don't even think he knew I had this.
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe the sword's lying to you.
Ooh, I never thought about that.
Hey, you! And I
yes.
summon him. Did you lie to me?
Of course not.
Oh,
You
well, there
sure?
it has it. He didn't do it.
You sure?
I am positive. You can make an insight
Okay.
check if you're doubtful.
You answered my other question. No, I believe him. Well, hey guys, he said he didn't do it. And I don't think an inanimate object would lie to me. The day an inanimate object lies to me, well, now we're all fucking losing it, aren't we?
Wait, hold on. Should I ask my sword next?
Yeah, fucking ask your sword.
Excuse me.
Did you take over Yalin's mind and have him stab? What's your name?
Silas.
Silas.
What's my sword's name?
Sergey.
Sergey.
Hey, Sergey, can you speak sword?
I have fluent in
Question.
over 10,000 forms of communication, but sword is not.
The sword is not one of them.
What if we touched tips and would it
Let's
work?
try it. Can you understand it now?
I can
You feel
confidently
vibrations?
say that this sword probably did not stab him.
Oh, okay.
It says it probably didn't stab him. That's what was
Oh,
transmitted to
sick,
me.
dude.
Oh,
Good job,
well,
We
Jason.
already know that it was Sergey who stabbed him because he burns.
Yes,
Yeah.
I stabbed him. I was the one. Yeah, I did the stabbing.
So you admit you took over Yalin's mind?
I'm telling you,
No,
he's Strahd's brother.
Jalin took over me. I am just a sword. I don't have
Trust no brother to
hands.
Strahd.
Doc, your investigation skills
If
are
I
incredible.
could carry myself to Castle
marveled
Ravenloft
tonight.
and dispatch
I'm
the
only a
devil
doctor.
myself, I would. But I can't. That's
Wait a
your
minute.
job.
Hold up. What about your bird thing? God. You're-
Al?
Suspicious now
Yeah.
of absolutely
Ow.
everything.
Yeah,
What
he
about
died
Al?
actually.
He's
Oh.
not
Are
He
you
that's
sure he
dissipated.
died?
He dissipated during the fight, and I haven't
Does he
had a
take
chance
over
to recall
people's
him.
brains or minds?
I don't think he's smart enough. No.
Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love him.
slowly tuck away the book.
Wait a minute!
It was
Inanimate
her.
object, mind power.
Does that... Well, my inanimate object talks. Does that inanimate object talk?
I love
Wait, I
this.
think it does, doesn't it?
I love
It
absolutely
does
all
to
of
me.
this.
Does it talk
Hang
to
on,
me
hang on.
sometimes?
If I remember right,
A
I can
book?
speak book, gentlemen.
Do you speak book? Holy
I
shit.
speak it.
Man, that's
Doc,
really
I'm
good
learning so much
useful
about you
information.
tonight.
We are.
Or that, or it's book speak to me. It's one of them.
This one in particular.
Yeah. When I look at the words inside the book, I can hear the
my
words
God.
in my head.
So,
And it's like
What's-
wide-eyed, like,
so what's the guy's
My
name? Silas?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sergey is your sword. Silas is the dead guy. That's a
Hey,
line.
Silas, did you piss anyone off from beyond the grave or supernatural bullshit?
So many people, yeah. Yeah, I did that.
You may
That
say
sounds
Markovia mad.
right down my alley.
Did you piss off a god or a demon or a fiend?
Very
or...
likely.
Dragon.
I mean,
Do you know
who
any
hasn't?
specific one you pissed off recently?
Did you kick a rat by chance?
I don't know. I came here to dispatch the foul and disgusting wizardous magical being that is all of this. Maybe that
What's their
person
name?
wants. I don't. Strahd, was that the name? The person,
Oh.
the guy. I just got here like 3 days ago, guy. Like I don't fucking.
Yeah, and you've been unconscious for one, so
Doing great.
Look, you got a backstory.
Are the others okay?
Just confess all your crimes. I don't know.
yes.
Yes,
But-
they're very well.
Fine.
We're friends
Just
now.
confess all your crimes. We don't really judge here. As you can see, we're not really of people of good standing, so we're not gonna judge you.
Strictly
Well,
speaking,
I
believe
am
you
sure.
on any of those statements, but
I'm
That's
talking
literally
to
his
my
job.
sword. She's talking to a book. I'm talking to his sword.
all of you are talking to inanimate objects, asking each other which inanimate object caused you to try to kill me. I don't think
Yes.
you are in your right.
I'm never in my
Reminds me
fucking
of
right
a time
mind.
a long
When have
time
I
ago.
ever been?
Listen, if you ask
Pass
Brolin
out now.
and no, okay, well that's probably best actually. You take a little nap, buddy.
I was about to say, is he having the conversation while he's like bleeding out still?
He's
Or no,
struggling.
This is
You
this is
you
after
patched
the
him
potion,
up.
right?
You used the healing
Okay.
potion. We medicine checked him. We did some things. Gave him,
Like
gave him a
we-
brownie.
Okay.
He's alright. He's not dying anymore. At long last, Charles emerges from the building with a couple of pieces of lumber over his shoulder,
Very long.
covered in sawdust. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
I want to run an insight on Charles.
Doc points a pistol at him. Just put that lumber down before we figure out who did what.
I want to run an insight check on Charles.
Go for it.
Charles, we literally asked you like 30 to 40 time ago, and this is what you finally appear to us and give us?
I'm sorry, I was working on some of the renovations that were requested. I was very busy. I'm here now. I just had to get out from under the thing. I was like attaching wood beams and
yeah.
stuff. Your room's almost done, by the way.
I rolled an 11 on Charles.
He is covered in sawdust and seems to be a hard-working man who is hard at work, as far as you're concerned. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think he did it.
In fact, yeah.
No, we'd be able to smell the butt on him if he did. Specifically on Silas.
Speaking of which, damn. Well, you've been working hard, so I can't give you shit.
I'm gonna smell Silas's butt now. Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
No,
not
it's
even a little
only
bit.
yours.
No.
All right. You know what? I feel like we should probably do this because they are
I
our
got
friends
it.
now, at
I
least. So
got
I
this.
pick up Silas and I start walking him into the manor.
Excellent.
So, tell
Hey,
me,
sir.
Jalin, who was there with you before you forgot?
So the last I remember, we were in the bar fight. I think you were there for that, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right, you
That's the
flew through
last-
the window or something.
But yeah, I got kicked out of the window and some crazy shit happened.